It's a great story, and there's plenty of them on Inside Pro Surfing. Make sure you check it out at worldsurfleague.com. Rio finds himself in a round of 32 clash against a veteran competitor, Alejo Muniz. You know, it deteriorated a little bit, and the competitors have had to adapt. Here's the Bonsoy replay of Rio's.
Yeah, a couple of big hits. Love that last one. Really attacks the lip. And this is a replay of Alejo earlier. He throws it up in good form this year too on the back of the result in Abu Dhabi. It was a tricky one for Rio to get into rhythm down there, but here he goes, Ron.
Yeah, he started pretty well in this heat. A 6 to kick things off. Climbing up over that foam. He's got a lot of power that he can unload. As he comes hammering through to the inside, whips through a clean carve there before kicking out. Alejo also got in on the opening exchange, 5.5 for him.
And then the little float here. I think Rio's got a little more flair, a little bit more variety in his turns. Alejo's going to be relying heavily on... You don't see him enough.
No, there's the carving 3-0, and that was more of just a sort of a pivot on the top of that section.
There goes the drive. You know, there's not a whole lot of points in that wave.
Time the last hit and goes down. And Rio with a little bit more room to move. Looks nice and lively on this one. The 3-0. What?
Love it.
What year is it?
Yep.
You don't see him too often.
Shane Aran somewhere on the headland. A little tear rolled off his cheek. Yeah, committed to the rail he is. Looks cool. And then, yeah, loose. Just playful from Rio here.
Fun to watch. Don't think there's a lot of points in it, though. So waiting on the numbers to come through for that exchange. And have a look at the replay here. Take us through it, Vaughn.
Yeah, well, he's looking really smooth. And nothing too crazy. That turn was really nice. A little flat through the lip, but it had plenty of sting. Comes off the bottom, gets the nice finish. But then Alejo kind of goes at this with, yeah, it's like a real attacking mentality. Smashes the first section, hits that second section a little late, but gets a big finish.
There's some expectation around your performance, but also not just the judges have seen what you've got, but also the other coaches. As we see Rio now, just transitioning to get down the line here. Priority, and he's driving up into the section. Quick hit off the lip, hammers off the bottom and gets that final section in quick fashion.
Man.
Trying to improve on a 5.5 here.
Well, that 717's pretty much put a fire under him. He's looking so committed, so confident. A little bit, and just solid, powerful, aggressive surfing through the lip. I mean...
Has lined up so beautifully on the point for this event. As we see Alejo up again, just taking his chances. I think that's, you know, not a bad option under that priority. It's
difference between these two. I feel like there's been little sections there where if Rio was in Alejo's head, he would have just bashed them. Well, let's see what he's got here, Ronnie.
Yeah, on the Sharpo equipment, hammering down the line. He's got some speed. He's going to take to the sky. Oh. Massive rotation. He almost sticks it.
So close.
He had it, could not find the transition. Seconds to go, movement on the outside. Rio, he finds some space. Gets a nice rip there. There's some real commitment to that turn. But Alejo uses his priority and uses it to good effect. He was far enough up the point there. Frustration for Rio.
Making that air, and you're very likely looking at a turned heat. But Alejo gets it done just with power and a real commitment to his heat strategy and his plan. Stuck to his guns, played to his strengths, and the coach will be frothing on that result for Alejo.
Yeah, really solid. Really solid. You know, he made the sections that popped up in front of him really count.